Okay, folks, here we're at Highland Park High School in East Topeka, Southeast 24th, California. We're getting this video here straightened up, and here we go. You see a gray Honda Civic four-door on its top right here at the entrance to the school here at Southeast 24th and California Avenue. Don't know of any injuries at this point. We have a lot of students outside here checking things out, of course, here during all this excitement. This happened around 1:05 this afternoon here on Wednesday. I believe this is the last full day of school for those that aren't already graduated here in Topeka Public Schools. And again, we see here that there's a gray colored Honda Civic on its roof here on the northeast corner of the entrance here to the school at Southeast 24th and California Avenue. This incident, this accident, reported right around 1:05 p.m. on Wednesday, where officers were called here to the school at 2424 Southeast California after receiving a report that there was a car that had ended up on its roof. And this is where we are right now. We have not been told of any injuries at this juncture, but again, we're waiting to see what we might learn here in the next few minutes. We're hoping that we can speak with some of the officers here at the scene and see if we can get some more information regarding what may have transpired here this afternoon. It says here, hope everyone's okay. Well, certainly hope everyone is okay. We don't know of any major problem here. Somebody here looks like they've run out of gas right here at the same intersection, so they're putting gas in their car here, right out here in front of this situation. So one situation on top of another. But again, it's a Honda Civic here is on its top. We don't know of any injuries at this juncture. There's American Medical Response Ambulance, and it looks like school administrators are trying to get the students to go back into the building here. As the old saying goes, nothing to see here, move along. So we'll see what we can find out here just in a few short minutes. But again, the vehicle here, as you can see, landing straight on top of its roof. Again, a gray colored Honda Civic car here. In case you're just joining us, it's reported right around 1:05 this afternoon on Wednesday here outside of Highland Park High School, where we see this Honda Civic on its roof. The initial report indicated that the crash occurred here outside the school's main entrance, which is certainly, we're just thankful doesn't appear to any bystanders or any pedestrians or anyone else in the area that could have been here were injured in any way. There's no indication of that at this point. Again, we're waiting to see if there was anyone in the vehicle who might have been injured. We're just kind of waiting to see about that. We'll hope to be able to visit with an officer here very soon. We'll just keep it here live for now. Students are making their way now back inside the building here. Again, school is about to be out here in Topeka and public schools here, Unified School District 501. As I said, I believe the last day of classes will be on Thursday, tomorrow. So this was a day before school was out. You might be able to see some mud in the back. That would be the left rear tire there. We're looking at, this is basically the driver's side here that you're looking at, because that would be the left side of the vehicle. And again, mud here caked into what would be the left rear tire if this vehicle was upright. See some broken glass down below. Hopefully everybody got out okay. And again, we have no indications of injuries at this point. And we're waiting to see if we can talk to any of the folks here who may have seen what happened. But again, right now we don't have any information directly from anybody who was here, may have witnessed this. Southeast 24th in California. It's a busy street all the time, just about, and this is, of course, the main entrance here to Highland Park High School, 2424 Southeast California Avenue. So again, we're waiting to see if one of the officers here will be so kind as to come over and give us a little information as to what happened here at the scene. we're asked to get off the school property, so we'll stand right here on the sidewalk. And there we are. Now we're off the school property. But again, this incident was reported around 1:05 p.m. If you are just joining us, the report initially was that of an injury accident, and we see here the school right behind us. So this is right at the main entrance here at Southeast 24th in California, where this accident occurred. We don't know how many people were inside the vehicle at this point, and we don't know if anybody was injured either at this point. We do see one ambulance is all at this juncture. We see also one fire department vehicle here, and then we have Topeka Public School police here along with Topeka police. So that's really all we can tell you at this point until someone will come over and speak with us. Hopefully that'll happen here real soon. How you doing, Al? I ain't seen you for a while, huh? Doing good? You like to do Are you just coming in? Have you been in?
No, it's supposed to stay in the station today, but here I am.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. We're going to get a little different vantage point here of this incident, this accident. So now it's 1:25. Last day of school tomorrow is a half a day, according to the billboard over here behind me. And again, we're just waiting to see if someone can tell us maybe what happened here. Hi, Charlie. How you doing?
Good, how are you
Fine.
doing?
You're the only thing you got the Facebook going.
Nothing, just somebody transported.
Was it two in the vehicle or the two people?
Kelly.
So we were told two people were in the vehicle, not going to be transported at this point, minor injuries. So again, just we're hearing two minor injuries. It doesn't appear that anybody's going to be transported at this point from what we were told. And we will, we don't know whether these were students or whether they were people just driving down the street here on California. We'll try to get that before we say goodbye here today. We won't be here much longer again. Very thankful that no serious injuries appear to have resulted from this crash here. Again, it occurred around 1:05 p.m. Wednesday here at Southeast 24th and California Avenue on the main entrance to Highland Park High School here in East Topeka. So that's the story here at this point in East Topeka. And we're just waiting to see if someone here maybe just give us one little last bit of information regarding if they know which direction that vehicle was traveling. Certainly it's hard to tell on these crashes because you see where it hit the post, and this light pole right here appears just here on the northeast corner of the entrance. So there's no telling whether it hit that pole and bounced back or exactly what happened. And I didn't really see any signs of it coming through the grass over here, but that doesn't mean it didn't do that. I just don't see any signs of that at this point. So we'll see if we can get maybe one little last bit of information prior to leaving. And again, you've got cjonline.com here in East Topeka. And I'll see if Kelly here can give me one last little tidbit of information before we sign off. And you see they're doing measurements right here. So it appears maybe that they took the corners here a little fast. And you can see right here, there's a little sand here on this corner. Possibly lost control, hit that pole right there possibly, and bounced back. It's just a speculation at this part because nobody's told us anything. But we're waiting to see if that might have been what happened. And again, we'll talk to an officer here momentarily and see if we can find out. Hey, Ron.
Hi, Bill. How are you, buddy?
I got the folks if you can find out, basically, they said there's two in there that were minor injuries. I was just trying to say, it looked like they may be coming in and lost control. I was just trying to see if anybody knew exactly what direction it was headed.
We'll get that for you here shortly.
Okay, we'll stick around for a moment, and Ron Brown's going to try to help us out here at the scene. Is it a student? Someone says, don't know. We don't know who's in that vehicle. Apparently there were two people. We don't know who they were, though, at this point. So we're just going to hope and pray everybody's okay. Again, they said there were 2 people, minor injuries, they're saying at this point, and there's no reason to believe anything too major happened with injuries. Obviously, the car has really ended up on its top, and that's got to be quite a scary situation there for anybody involved. So we'll see if they can tell us. The appearance from where they're taking the measurements at this point would indicate that the vehicle was heading south here on California and was attempting to make a turn into the parking lot possibly. And when it lost control, it looks to me hitting this pole here, this pole up to the right that's bent. I see also a mark on the concrete base there of the light pole, and then possibly the vehicle bounced back and flipped. It's hard to tell. We'll see if that's what happened or not. That's just kind of looking like what may have happened. So again, we'll just keep it here until we can talk to one of the officers on the scene here, and hopefully that will be just momentarily so we can sign off from here in just a few short minutes. Certainly don't want to see anything like this happen here, especially as the school year is just about over. We can just get through one more day of this school year. And again, it's half a day tomorrow. It's the last day of school on the 24th. We hope we can get everybody out of here before there's any more situations like this.
Bill, they were going northbound, 2 students in the vehicle. As they turned, they clipped the pole here and flipped the car.
So they're going north on California?
North on California.
Were they turning into the parking lot?
Yeah, they were turning into the parking lot.
Okay, and they just lost control?
Yeah.
And they hit
students,
that?
neither one of them hurt seriously.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ron.
Okay. Pardon? Not that I'm aware of. That's what the officer was working the accident. We should have it all on video too.
Okay.
From the school cameras. We have both the school cameras up, but we do have this intersection covered, so we should be able to go back in.
Were you looking for them for a while?
There were probably days. I haven't heard that specifically from the officer working the accident, but
minor injuries,
we're investigating now, but nobody was hurt seriously. We're waiting on a record to come and get the truck, and then or the vehicle, and then we'll get this area clear.
Do you think nobody's going to the hospital, Ron?
No one's going to the hospital.
Okay, thank you, Ron.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, so there you have it. Someone asked where this is. I'm going to sign off here. We'll recap it before I say goodbye. Again, Phil Anderson here, cjonline.com, here at Southeast 24th and California Avenue, where we're told a grayish colored Honda Civic that was a 4-door vehicle that was northbound on California, attempting to make a turn into the parking lot here at Highland Park High School, lost control, hit a pole here, and flipped onto its top. 2 students were inside, neither of whom was injured severely. They're being attended to right now in an American medical response. The ambulance you see back behind here, but at this point there's no indication that either of those students will be going to the hospital. So again, this incident occurring right around 1:05 p.m. on Wednesday here at Highland Park High School, just outside here, the day before school is out of the 2017-2018 school year. We'll sign off from now from East Topeka. This is Phil Anderson reporting for cjonline.com.